Once you have finished a trip, you will need to log your hours, double-check the auto-calculated mileage, add any additional stops, and add notes about events that happened during the trip. The first step is to click the word assigned, next to the trip you just completed. It will be written in blue under the status column. The driver trip update window will then appear. You should be familiar with this window from the self-assigned tutorial. In the bottom left-hand corner you will see the word status, and assigned. Notice the arrow to the right of assigned. This means that there are additional options which are hidden. Click on the arrow to show these options. Once the drop-down menu expands, you will see 4 options to choose from: assigned, completed, NS client, which means no-show client, and cancelled. Please keep in mind that cancelled should only be used if the client has stated that they are no longer needing a ride. Choose the best description for the transport. In this case, we will choose completed. Next, you will need to double-check the miles shown. While this information is automatically generated, we need you to help verify that it is calculating accurately. And finally, you will need to indicate how long the trip took. This is calculated from the time you leave your home until you return. For this example, we will choose 2 hours and 15 minutes. To submit your changes, be sure to click the red Update button. If you do not, the information will not submit. Once you receive the notification that the trip has been successfully updated, click OK. After you have updated the basic trip information, you will now be able to add any additional stops you may have made, and notes about the trip or neighbor. First, click the Add Stops button. A new window will appear. To add a stop, click on the empty box and a checkmark will appear, then click Update. In this case, we didn't make any additional stops, so we will just click Close. Now, let's add a note to our trip. Click Note in the top right-hand corner of the driver update window. Once you have typed in your note, be sure to click the Update Volunteer Note button to submit the information. Once you see Driver Trip Note successfully updated, click Close. Then click OK. To double-check ourselves and make sure that we completed all of the steps, click Go to refresh the page. Once the page refreshes, the trip you just completed will disappear and you will know you completed the trip successfully.